राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय आनंद देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय आनंद देव जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की वेलकम ऑल द devotees for the Sunday morning Bhagavatam class. So today we are going to see the sloka number canto 1 chapter 15 text number 24. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर् भवति नैष्ठिति कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. So the sloka 1.15.24. Last week we discussed about 22 and 23. So today we are going to discuss about 24th sloka. The chapter name is The Pandavas Retire Timely. 1.15.24. Please repeat behind me. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vaistititam Mito Nignarti Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vaistitam Mito Nigananti Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vaistitam Mito Nignati Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vaistitam Mito Nigarnani Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Please repeat. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vivishtitam Mito Nignani Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha.
Prayenaitat
Bhagavataः
Ishwarasya
Vishistitam Mito Nignati Bhutani
Bhavayanti
Cha Yan Mitaha. Matajis. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vishistitam Mito Nignanti Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vishistitam Mito Nignanti Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Prayenaitat Bhagavata Ishwarasya Vishistitam Mito Nignani Bhutani Bhavayanti Cha Yan Mitaha. Word by word meaning. Prayenaitat. It is almost by. Bhagavataha. Of the personality of Godhead. Ishwarasya. Of the Lord. Vaistitam. By the will of. Mitaha. One another. Nignanti. Do kill. Bhutani. The living beings. Bhavayanti, as also protect. Cha, also. Yat, of whom. Mitaha, one another. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. Factually, this is all due to the supreme will of the Lord, the personality of Godhead. Sometimes people kill one another, and at other times they protect one another. Purport. According to the anthropologist, there is nature's law of struggle for existence and survival of the fittest. But they do not know that behind the law of nature is the supreme direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is confirmed that the law of nature is executed under the directions of Krishna, Lord. Whenever, therefore, there is a peace in the world, it must be known that it is due to the good will of the Lord. And whenever there is upheaval in the world, it is also due to the supreme will of the Lord. Not a blade of grass moves without the will of the Lord. Whenever, therefore, there is disobedience of the established rules enacted by the Lord, there is war between men and nations. The surest way to the path of peace, therefore, is devitalizing everything to be established rule of the Lord. The established rule is that whatever we do, whatever we eat, whatever we sacrifice, or whatever we give in charity, must be done to the full satisfaction of the Lord. No one should do anything, eat anything, sacrifice anything, or give anything in charity against the will of the Lord. Discretion is the better part of valor, and one must learn how to discriminate between actions which may be pleasing to the Lord and those which may not be pleasing to the Lord. An action is thus judged by the Lord, pleasure or displeasure. There is no room for personal whims. We must always be guided by the pleasure of the Lord. Such action is called Yuga Karmashu Kausalam, or actions performed which was linked with the Supreme Lord. That is the art of doing a thing perfectly. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshul Unmalitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthavidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Swa Padantigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapada Kamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunatha Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaidam Savadudam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vidam Cha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते कोपेश कोपिका कांदा राधा कांदा नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामे हरिप्रिये वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम श्रीपदाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय बदले श्रीमद लोकनाथ स्वामी नमः श्रीपदाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय बदले श्रीमद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी बचानी विशेष शून्यवादी पाशा शतारणे। Able to hear, bro? Are you able to hear me clearly? So today's sloka we are talking about Canto 1, Chapter 15, sloka number 24. Last week we discussed about 22 and 23. The continuation of the same chapter. The Pandavas retired timely. So this is when Krishna left from this material world after completing his pastimes. That time Arjuna came back from where? Dwaraka, and he was explaining to Yudhishthira what happened, what was the news happened in the Dwaraka. So there when they are discussing about the Yadu Vamsha, so the previous sloka they were talking about, they fight with each other, they killed each other. That's what we discussed in the last sloka. So this sloka, it is saying that, so the explanation, why they killed each other, why they fight, why they kill each other. So that we discussed last day, because Lord wanted to complete his pastimes, and all the, because who are all acted as an instrument of the Lord's pastimes, they are all the demigods. They are the Yadu Vamsha demigods. So once the Lord's pastime is over, and they have to go to their respective places. So that is the will of the Lord. So there is no other person can kill them. So the Lord made a situation so that they can kill each other. They intoxicated and they fought with each other and they killed each other. So this is the way they left this material world and entered into the spiritual world. They were in the respective positions. For the mundane eye, we will see that they intoxicated and they fought, they died. At the Yadu Vamsa, they died like that. It's kind of a foolishness, we will say. But according to the Lord, this is the way they wanted to complete the pastimes. Because since they are the demigods, no one else in this material world can kill them. So only they themselves need to die. So that's the reason Lord made this arrangement for them. So now, why they killed? What is the reason? This is all Lord's arrangement. For that, this sloka. Actually, this is all due to the supreme will of the Lord. So whatever happened, it is a will of the Lord. And so, will of the Lord may be anything. Sometimes Lord make the people fight with each other and they will die. And sometimes Lord make the arrangement to protect each other. So this is will of the Lord according to the action what we are doing. Okay. So it is Lord is not responsible for whatever it is happening. It is just whatever action we are doing, the reaction is happening. That's all. It is action and reaction. That's all. So this is the sloka today we are discussing. We are going to discuss. And before going to this sloka, so we will see the 1.1.3 sloka, the first canto, first chapter and third sloka. So it is this is glorification of the Bhagavatam actually. 1.1.3, if you see that sloka, Nigama kalpataror galitam palam Sugamugat amrita drava samyutam Vibhita bhagavadam rasamalayam Muhurago rasika bhuvi bhavataha bhavukaha. So this who is telling this Bhagavatam? Vyasadeva written this Bhagavatam, right? So is the glorification of Bhagavatam, if you read the translation, oh, expert and thoughtful men, release Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literature. So all the Vedic literatures, if you consider all the Vedic literatures as a desired tree. Desired tree, what is meant by desired tree? See, normally here we can see the trees. If it is a mango tree, it will give only mango. But in the spiritual world, there is a tree called a desire tree. So that tree will give whatever we desire. Whatever we want, it will give. Even the tree can give coconut also. Coconut, gold, silver, whatever we want, whatever we are. That is called desire tree. So this Bhagavatam, whatever we are talking about, this Bhagavatam, is this one of the fruit of the desire tree. So if you consider all the Vedic literature as a desire tree, in that is a matured fruit. This Bhagavatam is a matured fruit. For example, if you take one mango tree, the mango tree, there are multiple level of that mangoes will be there. Some mango is fully ripened, some mango will be not fully ripened. This is maybe one is the fully yellowish color, that means it is fully ripe. And one is kacha, it is not yet ripe, a raw mango, it is a really yellow. And some may be in the form of small one. What you will say? Small mangoes, it is budding. But some mangoes may be in the level of flowers. So there are in the same tree, you can see there are many level of mangoes, from the fruit, from the small flower to a ripened mango. So what we will choose, obviously, first we will take the ripened mango. So the Bhagavatam, what we are discussing here, what is there available in this material world is a ripened fruit. Compared to that ripened fruit. And this Bhagavatam is coming out from whom? It is coming out from Sukadeva Goswami. Suka means, what is Suka? It's a parrot. So if you see the mango tree, if it is a ripe mango, it's a mango, it is ripened mango. It is fully yellowish and it is fully ripened. And what the parrot will do, it will cut only the ripened mango. Right? It won't cut the green mangoes, raw mangoes. It will cut the ripened mango. So after the bite of the parrot in the ripened mango, the taste of the mango will increase. That's what people used to say. So if you want a tasty mango, the fruit which are bitten by the parrot, then it is a fully ripened mango. Taste will be enhanced. The similar way, the same Bhagavatam, it is recited by Sukadeva Goswami. After reciting from his mouth, so the Bhagavatam, the glories of Bhagavatam become enhanced. The ripened fruit become more sweetness added into the Bhagavatam. So that is the topmost. That's why it is called a topmost literature. It's a matured fruit. That's why it is compared to the matured fruit. So it on this matured time, after writing all the Vedic literature, Vyasadeva wrote this Bhagavatam. That's why it is called matured Vedic literature. So it is sweetness is more in this. It is compared to the ripened fruit. That means the sweetness is more in this Bhagavatam. We can release the Bhagavatam each and every slokas. So that's why Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Our Acharyas are saying Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Daily we have to read a sloka. At least if you are not able to read many slokas, at least read one sloka. One of our ISKCON Guru, His Holiness Jayapada Swami Maharaj, used to say, if you are not able to read multiple, maybe some whole book or something, so you daily at least read only one sloka. That is enough. That will change your life. Okay, if you are not able to read even one sloka also, read at least one line of the sloka. Even if you are not able to read one line, you don't have time, at least read one word in that. One word and what is the meaning. Each and every word, it is a kind of a matured fruit. Each and every one word can change our life. So that is the quality of this Bhagavatam. So the person who releases the Bhagavatam, they won't have any kind of material desire to this world, because they already achieved what is matured fruit. In the matured Vedic literature, they got. So they won't feel to enjoy anything in this material world, because they already tasted the Bhagavatam. And again and again, they will read the Bhagavatam. There are people, daily they will read, the old people, daily they will read their life, they will spend the life reading Bhagavatam only. Actually, one of our senior devotee, one of his lecturer, he told, he visited one of the, near Pune, there is a old age home. The old age home, one couple was there. So their work is morning to till night, before going to bed, only they will read Bhagavatam. So the Bhagavatam, there are 18,000 slokas are there, 12 cantos, 18,000 slokas are there in Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. They completed 82 rounds of reading. 82 rounds, they read slokas, purport, meaning, and everything they read 82 times. So, but still, they are reading, they are discussing, they are releasing the sweetness. They will discuss that daily. They are reading and they are discussing. The husband and wife, they will discuss that. Yes, every day they will come up with a new way of understanding. Same sloka, same meaning, but every day it's a new meaning they will get. They new open up for the same sloka. So that's why it is called matured literature. Matured Vedic literature, Srimad Bhagavatam. So at least we should read, we should have Bhagavatam at our home. Being a Sanatana Dharma, we are following Sanatana Dharma, we should have what is the matured literature in our home. That is Bhagavatam, we should have a Bhagavatam in our home. We should read at least one sloka per day. As that Maharaj said, at least unable to read one sloka, read one line, at least one word. It will change our life. You will get the change, you will feel the change. So that is the way they are asking us to, they are encouraging us to read the Bhagavatam. So here every Sunday only we are discussing one sloka. One sloka we are discussing. See, the entire book, we not even completed one canto also. We have 12 cantos. So because we are discussing detailed way. So that's the reason we are unable to go with multiple slokas. So our Bhagavatam class will be one sloka. But we should read the Bhagavatam because there is no other. So Prabhupada used to say there is no other literature, no other philosophy, no other knowledge beyond this Bhagavatam you need to know in this material world. If you know Bhagavatam, if you read Bhagavatam, if you study Bhagavatam, that's enough. You have all the knowledge, whatever you need for this life. That's what Prabhupada used to say. And the people are also, we need to hear from the right source, in the right discipline succession. Because there are some professional reciters are there. Online courses are there. Srimad Bhagavatam online course, monthly 10,000 rupees fees. Everything is there. They will say they are working for money. So you won't get, because after reading this, there should be a change in our heart. We should feel the bhakti. We should release that. Whatever the Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj and our Acharyas, whatever they releases, we also should release the same taste. So that won't come if you go with if you hear the Bhagavatam from the professional reciters. So we should hear the Bhagavatam from the right source, who are from the disciplic succession, who are from the Parampara system. From them we need to hear the Bhagavatam. And also, see, Bhagavatam, if you read Bhagavatam, Prabhupada used to say, this is the only knowledge is enough for your entire life in this material world. There is no other knowledge is required. So we will think that with this knowledge, what we can do, how we can get our livelihood, how we can survive. We will think that, right? See, Srila Prabhupada, he has full faith on these words. Srimad Bhagavatam is the topmost philosophy. If you know, there is no other, nothing is needed. Everything will come automatically. So he is the example for that. When he started his on board to America at the age of, at which age he went? 69. At the age of, 69 and year 1965. He started his journey to America. That time, in his hand, he had only 40 rupees of cash. Indian money, 40 rupees. And a basket of Srimad Bhagavatam first canto, the same books. Srimad Bhagavatam first canto books, English edition. He only translated and did the purport only for the first canto. He kept some books in the near trunk. During those times, there's a trunk box, the steel, the iron, made up of iron. There is a trunk box will be there. That one trunk box, 40 rupees cash, and one umbrella. That is his property. He left from India to America. But within 10 years, 11 years, what is the success he got? Yes, the success in the sense, without any tinge of, not even a tinge of sense gratification, His only aim is to distribute whatever this fruit, matured fruit, sweetness to release by all the people. That is the only aim. He wanted to give this knowledge to the entire world. That is his only aim. And he knows that whatever Krishna wanted from me, I am just a, what is that? Instrument. He aware of that. He always used to say, I am just an instrument. And in Bhagavad Gita, if you see, in whatever the Bhagavad Gita, he did a purport and translation. In his introduction, he wrote, even only one person, after reading this book, he became a pure devotee of the Lord, my mission will be success. That's what he wrote. He is that much humbleness. Now, if you see, there are, the Bhagavad Gita itself, some 50 crores of Bhagavad Gita sold by ISKCON. 50 crores. All over the world, 50 crores of Bhagavad Gita sold. So in our material way, people used to say, in this world, every 3 seconds, if you say 3 seconds, one child is entering this world. And every 9 seconds, one person is leaving this material world. Every 3 seconds, one birth is happening. Every 9 seconds, one death is happening. Similar way, every 20 seconds, one Bhagavad Gita is sold out. One person is getting the Bhagavad Gita. So this is the calculation. So Bhagavad Gita is that much. Yes, people are now understanding. You see, 5 crores of Bhagavad Gita sold in the Muslim countries. In the Arab countries, 5 crores of Bhagavad Gita sold in Arab countries only. Because even though they are Muslims, they wanted to understand what is Bhagavad Gita. They want to know what is there in the Bhagavad Gita. 5 crores sold there. So these are all success. Who is behind that? Prabhupada. But he won't take this credit. He'll say, I am just an instrument. Krishna behind me. It's all will of the Lord. That's what is today's sloka. What is the will of the Lord? The Lord wanted to make something, he will use. If you are ready to surrender, he will use you as an instrument. That's what Krishna also told to Arjuna, right? Before the war, what he told? Arjuna was afraid of, I want to kill my friends, my grandfather, my relatives, my brothers. How can I kill all those people? Then he told, already they died. Already I did a work. You just become an instrument. You just become an instrument, that's all. Already, whatever the activity, everything is done already. You just need to be instrument, that's all. That's what Krishna told. So it is applicable for us also. But what we are doing now in the current days, we are thinking that we are the doers. Are we a doers really? So what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, Prakatiye kriya manani guna karmasya ahangara bumuratma kartaham iti manyate. So who is the doer? So the ahangara vimuratma. So we are all the fools. What we are thinking? We are the doers. We are doing everything. But who is the actual doer? The 3 modes of material nature, they are the actual doers. That's what Krishna is saying. So because of the 3 modes of nature, all the activities are happening. You are just an instrument there. But what we are thinking? We are thinking that we are the doers. So we are not a doer. We are just an instrument there. That we need to understand. Okay. So but we are the doers. What we are doing? We are doing good activities also. We are doing bad activities also. Right. Many people are doing based on their previous karma. The past karma, whatever the past karma they got, based on that, they are doing the activities. See, we are all sitting here and we are hearing Bhagavatam. This is our karma. Whatever our karma, whatever our punya we did in the previous birth, we are discussing about Bhagavatam. You are all hearing. We are discussing about Bhagavatam. This is one category of the Muslim. Some other category, they are in the queue to get the ticket for the Adipurush movie. They wanted to see the movie, so they are in the cinema hall. Some other category, they are in front of the wine shop. They are waiting when they will open. Right? Some other category, they are in the queue to get the fish and chicken and mutton shop. They are in the queue. Some other people, they are in the Tirupati Devasthana, the temple. They are in the queue to see the Lord. You see, there are so many varieties of people. All are doing different activities. Why they are doing? Some choose to discuss about Bhagavatam. Some choose to take the darshan of the Lord. Some choose to take wine shop. Some choose to take chicken. Some choose to see the movie. Some want to see the TV. Some want to sleep. So all this based on their previous karma. So here, Lord's, we can say Lord's hand is there. See, Lord is there behind that. But who is doing the action here? We are doing the action. So on all the three modes of material nature, making us to do all these activities. So it is based on our previous karma. Good or bad, we are choosing. It is not Lord is choosing, okay, you do this. Lord is freely, wine shop also Lord given here, Lord given the cinema hall also, Lord given temple also. Everything Lord gave here for us. So choice is yours. Lord gave it to us. Because Lord never interfere in our free will. There is a free will given by a Lord to us. You choose whatever you want. Everything is nearby. So surrounding everything is there. Whichever you want, you can choose and you can follow that. That's what. And we forget, we don't know about what is our previous birth, whatever the sins we did, we don't know. So for that, Krishna is saying in 15th chapter and 15th sloka, what is saying? Sarvasya shagam ridhisannivitto mataga smidirjnanam apohanam cha. So I am sitting in everyone's heart. Lord is saying, I am sitting in everyone's heart. As a Paramatma, super soul, I am sitting in everyone's heart. He is along with us always. Every birth after birth, even if you take a birth of a coronavirus also, along with us, he is always will be there. So he is always with us as a Paramatma. And what else he is saying in the same sloka? Mattaha smadirjnanam apohanam cha. That means, I am giving. Lord is telling that I am giving you the knowledge, forgetfulness and remembrance. From me, knowledge, forgetful and remembrance is coming. That's what he is saying. Whatever the required knowledge to stay in this material world, he already given knowledge and forgetfulness. We forget our past. How many births we took, we don't know. What are the births we took, that also we don't know. Nothing we don't know. We know about only this current birth. Even our childhoods also, many things we forget. Even in this birth also, many things we forget. Maybe some one or two incidents that we remember now. We can't remember everything. So that forgetfulness also given by the Lord. And remembrance. We are remembering something. That is also given by the Lord. And knowledge, what is the knowledge required? That is also coming from the Lord. Everything is coming from the Lord. Then if all the things coming from the Lord, then what we are now? If knowledge is coming from the Lord, forgetfulness, remembrance, everything is coming from the Lord, then what we are then? What we are doing? No, nothing in our hand. That's what we should understand. If everything is coming from the Lord, we are nothing. Knowledge also given by the Lord. If we should not puff up with our knowledge, whatever the knowledge we have. Hey, I'm an engineer, I'm earning crores of rupees, I have a multi-crore building, multi-crore business. Everything is coming from the Lord. So, we should not puff up of that. And within a Lord is saying here, if Lord wanted to keep the thing, he will keep. This is will of the Lord only. If you want to make the, see, Russia and Ukraine, They fought each other. They destroyed so many things, whatever the material they made. Right? Whatever material they made, they are destroying themselves. So what is the use of that? Because what is the reason behind that? All the wars are happening all over the world. What is the reason behind that? The only reason is they want to show their ego and they want to show we are the doers, we are the topmost. Everyone wanted to show themselves at top. And they are thinking that they are the doers. But all these calamities, all the war, everything is happening by the will of the Lord. Right? Whatever the invention did by the human being, we are thinking that it is for the enjoyment. Because we tend to, because we are all Sachidananda Vigraha, we always, our soul is in the blissful mode, Ananda mode. So we also tend to, since we entered in this material world, it is contaminated, we are become contaminated and we are affected with the sense enjoyments. So whatever the things we wanted to enjoy, if we want to hear the song, it should give the good song, it should give me the peace to my ears. Honey should flow into my ears. That's what we'll think. That much Maduram, right? We'll say Maduram. Whatever I'm hearing, it should Maduram. It should sweetness, it should be there. Whatever I am seeing, it should give the pleasure to my eyes. Whatever I am smelling, it should give the good smell. Whatever I am eating, it should be the good taste. Right? So everything we are trying to satisfy our senses, all of our senses. Whatever we are doing this material world, either of the one we are trying to satisfy our senses. And we are saying that it is a advanced civilization. Whatever the instrument we are making, it is for the pleasure of our enhance our enjoyment. But that enjoyment, it is always ending up with the suffering only. Whatever the enjoyment, we are trying to invent the new things, it will ending up with always the sufferings. How it is suffering? If you eat, so we are seeing that somebody is calling you for a marriage function, you are seeing that there are some 25-30 varieties of food. What we are saying that? Then we are trying to eat everything because we are addicted to taste. Then we are trying to taste everything. You want to taste everything, you want to eat everything. If you take too much of food, what will happen? Indigestion, some problem, you definitely will feel, you will have. And because of this addiction, people now, there are so many people, they are unable to leave the kids. We human invented chocolate. Now they are addicted to chocolate. What is happening because of eating chocolate? They are enjoying the chocolate first. But after that, what is happening? Cavities, dentist. Earlier they used to say, earlier in the olden days, people used to brush their teeth using this neem tree stick and the charcoal powder, salt, kind of mud. They will use that and they will use the brush. And this British, they came, they said, okay, you are all like a jungly people, you are using all these things for brushing, use the paste. They introduced the paste to us. So after using paste, what happened? We thought, okay, it is very enjoyment we are doing. Means we are doing we become a modern people. We thought after using paste, become a modern people. Then we thought of using brush. See, if you take the neem tree, they will use one time. Then they will cut that and they will use the next day, the new piece. That is a hygienic one. We are using the same brush for a month. Right? So all the bacteria, everything is there only. We are using the same brush. And the paste also, they are saying that in that so much of sweetness is there in the paste. It is destroying your teeth. So all the dental problems becoming because of this paste is in chocolates. This is the invention of modern science. We are saying we are advanced. So all the dental problems, this is only for the mouth. And now what is our third hand now? Mobile phone is our third hand now. Two hand we have, third hand is the mobile. Without that we can't do anything, right? Even a small child, 1 year, 2 year child also, without mobile they can't sleep, they can't eat prasadam, they can't do the time pass. Even though within the family also, father has one mobile, mother has one mobile, child has one mobile, everyone have their mobile, they won't speak, they will discuss on the mobile only. They will get into the mobile only. So because of this mobile, the children, what is the problem again? They are thinking that they are enjoying that, but what is the problem? Their eyesight is going. The children are getting the eye cancer. Because of this mobile, children are getting eye cancer, because in the night also, the children, they waking up, they are taking, because they know father, mother, where they are keeping the mobile, they are taking the mobile. Father, mother are sleeping, they will watching the mobile in the darkness. Because of that, the power of that mobile, they are getting the eyesight problem and cancer also, eye cancer also. In Trivandrum, one hospital is there. There are some, they have the regular people, some 200 people, kids with the eyes cancer problem. In eye also they got the cancer. 200 child. What is the reason? Because of the modern invention, we thought it is enjoyment, it is end up with a problem. Now we are unable to remove. It is part of our life now, right? Even though if you think also, you can't remove the mobile. Without mobile, everywhere they were asking mobile only. Anywhere you go, they will ask a mobile number. OTP is coming on the mobile number. Our watch became a mobile number. Wristwatch became a mobile. Our camera became a mobile. Now school studies also become a mobile now. In mobile only everything people are studying. Everything became a mobile. So with that mobile, you can't, means in down the line after 5 years, even LKG student also you need to give the mobile. Then only they will go to school. Now at least some 10th class, 11th class, they are taking the mobile. Some after 8th class, some grown up child. But after down the line, if you see, there won't be no notebook and all. Now itself they started in the Chaitanya school. They started one set of children. They are using what is the name? Tab. So everything on a tab only. There is no book, no notebook. Everything on tab. They need to do the tab only. So it is what it is doing. We are thinking that we are reducing the burden. We are going into the advancement. But what is happening actually? We are destroying the children's health also. Mind health and the eyesight gone already. And ears. So for the ears also we are going to give the whatever we are hearing, the good song, this and that. Now after along with the mobile, they get the earphone. Earlier it was a headphone. It is a big one they used to keep. Now it became a very, very small. Within years only you can keep. It won't be visible outside also. Right? People are getting into the Bluetooth mobile, Bluetooth earphones. So always keeping the mobile, the Bluetooth is in the ears. They are always hearing something. See, there is a news, one girl, she kept the earphone in the night. She slept as it is. The mobile is connected. Continuously, they heard that sound. Morning she died. Because this is whatever the song we are hearing, it should be nice. And the doctors are advising not more than 45 minutes you need to keep the earphone. But what we are doing, hours together we are keeping the earphone. So whatever we invented for our sense enjoyment to hear for our ears, what is the outcome? Again it taking into the suffering. So whatever the sense enjoyment we are trying to, and nowadays there is a advertisement for bed also. See, earlier the people used to have that, what is that, cotton? The cotton bed they used to have. That is the only bed. Wherever you go, you will purchase one cotton bed. Now it is a foam, and it will for summer and winter, it will that. Now it is spring, as well as it is controlled in the mobile also. Operatable in mobile. There is an advertisement. So there also we wanted to give the more convenient to our body. Comfortness. We want to give the more comfort to our body. But after the bed, whatever the cushion bed invented, people madly wanted purchase. Everyone will purchase. It's not, and I am not an exception. I am also purchased that. Everyone purchased that same, right? We thought that it's a good comfort to our body. But after that, what doctor said, we got a back pain, because it is not a. If you want to reduce your back pain, everyone got a back pain, then we want to meet the doctor. If you want to reduce your back pain, you need to lay down on the flat surface. go to the mat again. Then only you will be cured. That's the advice of doctor. So whatever the natural thing, we left everything, we going against the nature in the name of enjoyment. So the enjoyment, where it is taking us? It is taking us to suffering only. Whatever we are thinking that it is enjoyment, it is taking us to suffering. So we can enjoy. It is not, Lord is give the limit to our enjoyment. If you are limited, you can enjoy. It is not like that. You need to leave everything. You need to be like go and sit somewhere. It is not like that. Not advice to Arjuna also. In 5,000 years back also, to Arjuna, he didn't say that you leave everything, you go and sit on the forest and meditate upon me. He didn't say that. You do your duty. That's what Krishna said. You do your duty, do your work, and in the meantime, the result, whatever the result you are getting from that, and you give it to me. That's the only thing Lord advised. So whatever the activities we are doing, we can continue. Whatever the karma we are doing, whatever the activities, it should not go against the Lord's will. That's what Prabhupada told in the purport. Whatever the activities we are doing, it should please the Lord. It's whether whatever the activities we are doing, we need to think whether will it please the Lord or not. I am doing this, whether it is going to please the Lord or not. If it is not pleasing, don't do that. We know that. See, we know that whether the Lord will pleased with this or not. But still, we wanted to do something. We'll do something. Do ourselves, for others, for sense enjoyment. See, even they say chocolate is not good for health. We know that. But still, we are eating the chocolates. People are addicted to chocolates. Then they have to suffer. For whatever they are doing, they have to suffer. That is going against the will of the Lord. That we need to think. The people are drinking, whether smoking. They are all trying to enjoy their senses. They are feeling that it is an enjoyment. But ultimately, where it is taking them also, it is not taking them anywhere. They are also finally suffering only. So everything is beyond the limit, it is suffering. And whatever activities we are doing, it is not pleasing means it is end up with suffering only. Whatever the activities we are doing, if it is not pleasing the Lord, that will end up with suffering. And Lord is not partial to anyone. Lord is saying that in Bhagavad Gita, 9.29 sloka, is saying that Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu, is saying that I am in front of me, everyone is equal. He is not partial to anyone. Then if he is not partial to anyone, that means why some are suffering, some are enjoying in front of our material view, we are thinking that they are enjoying. We are saying we will think that okay, Ambani, Tata, they will enjoy. They are going on the Mercedes Benz, they are going on their own jet, they are having crores of money, lot of wealth they have. They are enjoying their life. And we are daily, we need to work, we need to go for our work, we will get the little money, we are trying to build a small house, we are trying to get a small car. So we have that feeling, right? Why there is a different categories? Some are beggars on the road. They are not even having the food for them. They don't have any shelter for them. They are lying down on the road only. So why there is a different? If Lord is saying that in front of me everyone is same, then why Lord is giving the partiality between these categories? Why people, some are more rich, some are beggars? Then is it partiality or not? Is it partiality? Lord is giving doing the partiality? How come you can say that it's no? Yes. So due to our karma, not even past karma, currently, presently what we are doing, that also matters. So in that, we need to enjoy and we need to suffer. Whatever our past karma we did, we need to enjoy and we need to suffer. So we don't know that. What is the past karma? We don't know that. But Lord knows that. Right? In the previous birth, someone killed somebody. The next birth, they have to get the karma back. Whoever killed, they need to kill again. They have to get back that. Even in the mother's womb also. That's what Prabhupada, in one of the lecture, he was saying that. We are saying that one of the safest place in the material world is the womb of a mother. But nowadays, because our past karma, if something happens, something in the previous birth, there is some problem between this mother and a child who is there in the womb. Even nowadays, mother also killing the child, ready to kill the child. They are taking the abortion and all they are doing. So why they are doing? They are thinking that they don't want a child because of this and that. But the actual reason, what is the reason behind that? There is a karma behind that. Whatever they did in the past, there is a problem between both the souls. So again, there is a revenge is happening in the form of mother and a child. In the womb itself, they are giving the poison and the child is dying in the name of abortion. So no place in this material world is safe. Prabhupada said in one of his lecture, even mother's womb also not a safest place in this world. Each and every step is taking you to the suffering only. We are thinking that it is enjoyment. Each and every step, it is taking you to suffering. Okay, if everything is suffering, then what is the solution for this? So we are here thinking that, okay, we don't want to enjoy. What is the solution? Lord is giving any solution? What is the solution for this? Lord giving the problem. We know that Lord is saying that if you do this, you will get a problem there. Okay, we are talking about only the problem. What is the solution for this? So Lord is telling what is the solution He is giving in Bhagavad Gita? Anybody knows? 18.66, 18th chapter, 63th sloka. Lord, what is saying? Sarva dharman parityaja mam eka saranam vraja. What is that meaning? Abandon all the varieties of dharma. Dharma means, what is dharma? What is the meaning of dharma? Our prescribed duties. Whatever belongs to, it is, someone will do the engineer work, someone will be a doctor. These are the duties they will do. They are doing this material world. And so Lord, what is saying, dharma in that Prabhupada translated as a abandon all the religions, whatever the different religion, this and that. Don't try to do anything. It is waste of time only, he's saying. See, somebody telling that if you go and catch the bus from KR Puram bus stand, if you take the 317 bus, you can reach Majestic. One person is saying. So the person who is not hearing the 317, is that, what is that? If one bus is coming, you need to go. Any bus, if you catch, will it go to Majestic? If you go on KR Puram, if you are catching any bus, will it take you to Majestic, your destination? You wanted to go Majestic. If you catch any bus, will it take you to? If you take the particular bus, then only it will take you to the destination. Like that, Lord, what is saying that Mam Eka, that Mam means me, one, Eka means only. You need to surrender only to me. That's what Lord is saying to Arjuna. If you only surrender unto me, what is the result? I will remove all your karmas, all your sins. I will give you a mukti from all your sins. That's what Krishna is saying. Sarva dharman parityajya mam eka saranam vraja. Me only. You surrender unto me only. That's what Krishna is saying. Not to here, there. not to other demigods, not to Ganesha, not to Brahma, not to this, not to surrender unto me only. That's what he says. That's what he used the word. He doesn't say that surrender to anyone. You go catch in any bus, you will go to Majestic. It's not like that. You need to catch the particular bus, then only 3317, then only you'll go to Majestic. Like that, if you want to remove all your sins, you have to surrender only to me. That's what Krishna is saying to Arjuna. Do not fear. He is saying that don't fear. Do not fear. Don't afraid. We will say that, okay, if I leave Ganesha, see, every day we are going to, I used to go to Ganesha temple. I used to, before the exam, I will break some coconuts, I will give some fruits. If I stop that, whether he will punish me or not. People have the fear. No, he won't punish. Right? Yes, he is also servant of the Lord, Supreme Lord. Right? He will be pleased. If you are taking the shelter of the Supreme Lord, he will be pleased. Because our anyan, because our illusion, because our means we are the illiterate. Spiritually we are illiterate. That's why there are so many temples over here, so many religions, so many things are going on here in the material world. Because we are all one. First of all, we are all one varieties. Right? Some people ready to read scriptures, they want to do. Somebody they are only the Annamaya. They want only eating only. They can't control their tongue. So for them also there is a solution provided by the Sanatana Dharma. So do it in the systematic way. So they can go and cut the chicken or goat in the, they said to take some lower species and cut and you eat. Because they are unable to control their senses. So everything there is a solution provided in the Sanatana Dharma. And Lord, what he is saying that if you wanted to remove, means come out from all the sins, surrender unto me. That is the only solution he is giving. Krishna is giving to Arjuna. It is not only to Arjuna, it is for every one of us also. So, but are we ready to surrender? But we surrender to all the other things. We are surrendered to all our senses. How we surrender all our senses? If there is a doctor told you should not take more oily food, more spicy, take sattvic food. Then if you see the varieties of food, what we will do? Are we able to control? Okay, one more tablet I will eat, not a problem. Then I want to taste it. Right? Yeah, and all that actors, they can't eat anything, whatever they want, the sportsmen, because they want to have the fitness in their body. So one of the actress, I guess, she told, I want to keep my body fit, but I could not control my tongue. So I want to eat biryani, I want to eat gulab jamun, sweet, this and that. I will eat. After eating, I will put my fingers in my mouth and vomit. So that is the way people are mad against their bodily beauty. Couple of weeks back we discussed. 4 people cannot get the Lord. Cannot get they want towards spirituality. 4 kind of people. What are those 4 kind of people? Anybody remember? Not atheist. Actually, in the Bhagavatam, couple of weeks back we discussed, who are all bodily beauty. Bodily beauty they can't get it is 18th chapter, it is there. 6th slogan. Yeah, that is the high parentage. Who are all born in the royal family. Hey, my forefathers are Ambanis, my forefathers Tata family. They didn't do anything, but their forefather did. They accumulated wealth, everything. Not only Tata Ambani, there are who are all wealthy people, high parentage. Those people, they are not come to bhakti. Next, Mataji. great opulences, they have so much of wealth. High parentage, so much of wealth, they can't. So much of wealth, they won't. What is the need? Only the people who are all materially exhausted, they don't want anything on me. They don't. We understood that whatever the material things are, whatever the things happening around me, whatever I am accumulating, it is for the temporary purpose. It is not going to help me anywhere. Whatever need for my keep my body and soul, that is enough my life. Who understand that point? Only they can come to the spiritual. Other people, what they will say, okay, I want to accumulate my son, my daughter, I want to accumulate more wealth so that they will be. So what they will do then? So they will also do the same thing. See, politicians are doing the same thing, right? His father accumulated something, and now they are accumulating more on that. They keep on accumulating that wealth. They won't understand the spirituality. What is the purpose of life? They won't understand. So high parentage, high opulence, and beauty, bodily beauty. Bodily beauty, they also won't come for the bhakti. They'll think that they themselves become beauty. So Lord is clearly saying that in the previous birth, if you are doing some good activity, some good karma, the next birth you will get otherwise little bhakti, then next birth you will get a beauty and you born in aristocratic family, so that you can take the bhakti in the next level. For that only Lord giving all those things. But what we are doing then, now the bodily beauty, I am the Miss Universe, Miss World, that's all. They gone. Beauty and all. See, two things are temporary in this world. They are just a guest in our life. Who are the two things? Beauty and wealth. They are guests in our life. Youth and wealth. Whatever the money we have, whatever our beauty or youth, whatever we have, they are the guests in our life. How they come, they will go the same way only. They are not permanent in our life. So if you take the beauty, it is also not temporary. It is temporary only. We are trying to coloring our hairs and the plastic surgery, this and that. But we know we are old, right? Even though with outward we are showing that this so many lakhs of rupees people are spending and trying to keep their showing to other people that I am young. Even though you know that what is your age, how old you are. That is also, the people are, what they are doing, they are trying to cheat themselves. They are trying to cheat themselves actually. They are cheating others, that is the different case. But first of all, they are trying to cheat themselves because of the bodily beauty. And what is the other thing? Knowledge, higher knowledge. The people are thinking that we are trying, the NASA, we are trying to reach Mars, we are trying to reach moon. So we are the scientists, we are everything we can do. They also won't come to the path of bhakti. They also they won't get the mercy of the Lord because they are proud of their knowledge. So in the 15.15 sloka, Lord clearly saying that Mattaha Smidir Jnanam Apohanam Cha. So even the knowledge is coming from me. But the people are puffed up with that their knowledge will be. I am having this much of knowledge. Last week there is an incident in America happened, right? Anybody aware that? The Titanic ship, it went into the 4,000 feet down. 30,000 feet, huh? 30,000 feet down that time, 1926 or something, that time. So now they made a submarine to, there's a trip from the America, they can go to the trip on that submarine, they can go and see the Titanic, what is there in that ship. They made a trip, 5 crorepathi's they went last week, and the submarine blasted when they down, when they went into after 4,000 feet it blasted. They all their body are smashed. They not even get a small piece of their body. Only they got a small pieces of that submarine, that's all. Everything gone. People are thinking that our knowledge is so many things, so much we'll go and we'll see. In that, one of the person who is the relative of the person who died in the Titanic ship. He is the lineage of that. His grandfather and mother, somebody went on that ship, Titanic ship. He wanted to visit that. They went on the submarine, it blasted there. People are spending so much of crores now to search what happened. Where is whether we get the body or not. They are not able to get anything, not even a small piece of body. They vanished in the water only. Yeah. Huh? Expensive death, yeah, expensive death. They are saying that it is they say there's 17 sealed in that. 17 locks are there in that submarine. Not even a drop of air or water can't go inside. 17 sealed, this and that they told. What happened finally? Anyway, they already multiple times they used that and they went and they saw. Then they made as a business. Okay, if you have the crores of money, you can go and see the submarine. What happened to the Titanic ship? They lost their lives. All are crores of money they have. What is the use now? One of the boys, one small boy, 19 years old boy, his father forced him, we have a lot of money, go and see. He is not interested to see, but his father forced him to send. Go and see. Now he is no more. So people are puffed up with their knowledge. We know everything. We can do anything. We have so much of wealth. All those people, they not understand behind that there is a hand. There is a Lord's hand is there. They not understood that. Still, there people are not understanding. Whatever the things are there, whatever things are happening, behind that there is a will of the Lord is there. So that's what this sloka is saying that only. If I wanted to kill each other, Lord will make the arrangement for that. If I wanted to protect someone, Lord make the protection also. So Prabhupada used to give the example like High Court judge. He is giving the judgment, right? He is giving the judgment. One person is giving, okay, it's a death punishment. He is giving the death punishment. He should be hanged. And other persons he is giving that, okay, he need to be rewarded with some $10,000 amount. He is giving the same judge. One person is giving the death punishment, another person he is giving the rewards. He may did something, he saved somebody, some buses or something he did, the philanthropic activities. So he could be saved. So the government is rewarding them. The same government, it is punishing the other person. The same government, it is giving the rewarding other person. So whether the government is partial to people, government is not partial to anyone. So there is a law made by the government. If you are obeying the law, if you follow the law, you will be rewarded. If you are not obeying the law, you will be punished. Nature's law, Lord's law also the same thing. Right? So Prabhupada used to always give the example like, see, there is a power plant is giving the power supply to us, to our house. In our house, we have the fridge, right? We have the fridge also. And we have the electric gas stove also. The electric stove also is there. And geyser. So the same power is going to fridge. What is happening? It is giving the cooling effect. Same power it is going to the geyser, it is giving the heat effect. Same power is going to the stove, it is giving the energy. There's a flame, fire it is coming. So the power is the same. Only one power it is coming. But based on the container, it become changed. The Lord's result also like that only. Whatever the container, whatever we are the containers, how much we are trying to get the Lord's mercy, what we are want from the Lord, it is based on us only. If you are not ready to surrender to the Lord is saying that surrender unto me, I will remove you from all the sins. It is open statement he made. But how many of in this world ready to surrender to the Lord? Very hardly, very few people only ready to surrender to the Lord. Everybody is going against this nature, against the law of nature. So if you are going against the law of nature, you need to suffer the good or bad activities. If you are going against, then you need to suffer. That is the only way. Right? So the Second World War, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they put a bomb. Even they also don't know how much this much effect will be there or not. The America, they also don't know the effect of the bomb. They put the atom bomb. What happened? Still the people are suffering the effect. The bomb effect still is there in their body. Even though there are some 4-5 generations over, but still they are unable to come out from that effect. Materially they came out, but the bodily, the healthy wise, they are unable to come out from that. They have the effect, still they have the effect. So materially what we are trying to do, we are lording it over the things. Finally it will take you to the suffering only. So the only thing is, so the Lord always, we saw the 15.15 sloka. What is that? Sarvasya chaham hridhi visto. That means Lord is in our heart. So he is doing two activities. What are the two activities he is doing? Anumanta and Ubadrishta. Means he is giving the permission, whatever activities we are doing, and he is overseeing. You won't say that, oh, don't do this. He already provided whatever knowledge he wanted, he already provided. It is your will, you are doing the bad activity, he will provide that also. Okay, you do. But further you have to suffer. That also he told, if you do something wrong, you will be suffered. If you are not following that rule, then you have to suffer. Not like our politicians. See, politicians, they did so many, they are thinking that they are escaped from the laws. They bribed some judge, they bribed some government officials, they will come out from that problems. They come out from the scams. They may come out from the scams, but they will be punished under the law. Punished under the Lord's law. Whatever the activity we are doing, we will be punished under the Lord's law. We may come out by bribing the material people, but we can't bribe the Lord. So the only thing to come out from all the sins, what is the only way? Surrender unto the Lord. There is no other way. Surrender unto the Lord. Lord is not saying you don't do your work and always remembering me. He is saying that you do your activity, in that also you remember me. That's what he was very saying. Satatam kirta yendo mam. Always chanting my glories, chanting my name. Yes, that is the only thing in this Kali Yuga. Lord is there in the form of sound. So the Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma, it is chanting out the holy name of the Lord. So in Chaitanya Sistastakam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is expressing that Nama Namakari Bhaguda Nija Sarva Saktis Tatra Arpida Niyamidaga Smaranena Kalaha Eda Krishi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaivam Yidrisham Igajani Nanuragaha. So Lord, you invested all your potencies, all your energies in your name. But unfortunately, I am unable to understand that, unable to get that. We are also in that same mood only. Not in the mood. Lord is in this different mood. We are also not understanding the potencies of the Lord's name. Lord's name has so much of power. That's the reason we need to chant the name of the Lord. Lord also is telling the same. My devotees always chant my glories. And Lord is saying that one who knows my pastimes, my birth, my activities and birth, about my birth and my activities, they won't take the birth again in this material world. Lord is giving in Bhagavad Gita. What is the slogan? Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatpadaga Taktya devam punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. So my janma and my karma, who knows these things, they won't take the birth again this material world. They will come to me, Arjuna. That's what Lord is giving the. So Lord is openly giving all these statements. We know everything. We know, we got the knowledge. And we know the way to reach the Lord also. We know to do. What is the way? In Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma, if you follow the Yuga Dharma, automatically you will get liberated, you will get connected to the Lord. That is chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just chant the holy name of the Lord. Automatically, you know, we are discussing what is the Lord activities, what is the Lord pastimes we are discussing. That's all. Automatically we will enter into the Lord's pastimes. So Lord will go to the God, Lord back. Lord is clearly saying that you will come to me without any problem. The only thing we need to chant the holy name of the Lord in this Kali Yuga. But we are addicted to, we are becoming instead of becoming a servant of the Lord, what we are doing? We are servant of our senses, we are servant of our masters, we are servant of our managers, we are servant of our owners, we are servant of our dog, right? We are servant of a dog at least. People are taking, nowadays it is a big trend, keeping a dog always along with them, instead of the, see, if somebody living along with a dog, if somebody was doing it along with a dog, it's a dog family, right? Somebody living with a dog, that is dog family. See, we should not keep the dog inside. There's so much of the health problem also you will face. And after that, the dog is not going to live along with you for 40 years, 50 years. And mentally also you will get affected. It is going to be stay for 8 or 10 years. In between it will get so many problems. So people are serving the dog. The current material world, people are serving the dog also. So that is also not going to take you anywhere. Again you will take a birth in because you are willing to be in the dog. You are worrying for the dog. There is a news in the paper, actually the newspaper, there is a news on the son of this particular, one of the South Indian actress, Khushbu, everyone know. Khushbu's son died. Then if you see the news, it's dog. Her dog died. She was so... They put a photo and there has become a news in the news channels also. TV news also they are showing that. They did the Antim Samskar for this dog with the rituals and all. So what will happen the next birth? It's okay, you are so attached to a dog, why don't you become, I gave you the human birth to realize, but you are not ready to realize, you want to be a dog, then Lord will give sanction. Yes, whatever you want, means Lord is our Father, whatever we want, He will give that. So if you want to become a dog, then you become a dog, then enjoy and come back. That's what He will tell. So we need to, so whatever we are doing as activity, so even some of us also here may have the dogs in our home. So we need to be more conscious than that. Whether it is, what is the use of that? Any use from that? Keeping a dog? If you keep a cow, it will give us some milk. And it is, even the people are saying that, the research, if you circumambulate the cow, your body aura, it is increasing. That means you won't get some, immediately some, the small issues you won't get in your body because it is making strong of your aura. Aura is getting strong if you circumambulate a cow for 10 times, 15 times something. So if you keep a cow, it will be useful for your health, your body, your mind, everything. You are keeping a dog?
Security.
Yeah, keeping a dog in a bedroom, what is the security? So keeping a dog outside, it is security, it is there. They're keeping a dog along with the bedroom, they're keeping the bed. And if you see, most of the big cars are going, there's a foreign breed dogs are there in that. They are probably saying that it is 1 crore I purchased from the dog from there. Yeah, so they are saying that from America we got it, it is 1 crore. The dog 1 crore, they are keeping in they are serving that dog.
That's the knowledge
knowledge gap, Prabhuji. Serving the dog is a knowledge gap for them. Serving the dog is what
Yeah.
they have learned.
Yeah, that's what. They are feeling that it is a proud of, they are proud. They are keeping the DP and all. Sir, some of my friends are there. Their friends, they keep, along with the dog, they are taking the photo. They are keeping the DP. They are changing the status. The WhatsApp status, they are keeping the dog. Varieties of dogs. Definitely, you will become a dog next life. There is not a, now only we can, why Lord want to say, we ourselves we can say you became a dog next life. Because you are so attached to a dog. So change your attachment towards the Lord. Don't attach with this immaterial things and the temporary things. Attach yourself towards the Lord. Then you will get the benefit of your life. That is what is the use of this human birth again? Then, if you are attaching with unwanted things, you are wasting your human birth. Then what is the purpose Lord gave the human birth for us? We did some punya in the previous birth. That's why Lord gave this all these opulences. Use the opulence for good purpose. That's what Lord is saying. Again, there are crores of money you are spending to a dog. See, one of my friend is spending. If you want to go outside, there is a crush for dog also. Go to office, they'll keep the dog in the crush. Per day, 500 rupees or 700 rupees. To take care of the morning to evening, till he go and come back from office, dog will be in the crush. they will take care of the dog. And monthly, some 20 to 25,000 they are spending for a dog. They are taking the doctor, this and that. 25,000 they are spending for the dog.
As per scriptures, dog is not allowed inside the home.
Huh? Yeah, as per scriptures, we should not keep the dog inside of our home. It should be outside. Dog can be there. We can keep a dog. It should be outside of our house. That should be outside. Even though if you take a high breed also, dog is a dog only, right? It is not going to take. It's not going to change anything. If you take crores of money you are spending on that, it is not going to change. So we need to be sensible. Even though if you don't have, some of your friends have, you can educate them. You can tell them that.
Not possible to educate them.
Yeah. I also tried. Yeah. It is not possible. It is not possible to educate them also. But better we avoid them. We don't want to be a dog. If you connect it, already they are connected, you want to be a dog. We can avoid them. Okay. So the only thing in this material world, all the activities, whatever happening, behind that, the supreme hand is there. Good activity or bad activity. By the will of the Lord, it is happening. Even a small blade of grass also won't shake without the will of the Lord. That we need to keep it in our mind. We should not puffed up with, okay, I am doing this, I am doing that. My son is doing, my daughter is doing this, that. No, nothing. Everything is behind the scene. We are thinking that actually Lord is doing everything. We are thinking that the Lord is behind the scene. Means Lord is actually in front of us. We are unable to see, that's all. We are just dolls. Katputliya. In the hands of the Lord. In the hands of the Lord, we are just dolls. Puppets. We are the puppets. We are just puppets in the hands of the Lord. So we need to act according to the Lord. If you act according to the Lord, Lord wanted to shake you like this. You also go according to Him. Lord pull you right hand, then you want to take hand right hand out. If you pull down the left hand, you put the left hand down. That's it. Lord want this, you need to act like that. Then you will be safe. Otherwise, if you go against the Lord, then whatever we discussed till now, everything will go against us. So you should always remember, always there is a hand behind us. Whatever the activities, whatever the things are happening with us, good or bad, there is a hand behind that. There is a hand behind that. Whatever the bad thing is happening, we should understand it is because of our bad karma. In the previous birth, we did something. For that, there is a reaction. We are getting this in this birth. We should not, because there are two things are there. One is there is two causes. One is a actual cause and another one is a temporary cause. If you are going this, getting on from here and you slip in this step, you fell down and there is a small fracture in your leg. It may be you slipped there, there is somebody who spilled something, water or oil. That is a temporary reason. But actual reason, you did something in the previous birth or some other day back, you did something for the similar kind of act and somebody suffered because of that. For that you are getting the reaction. That's all. The reaction is, we are getting whatever the things, you are getting the reaction. So the reaction is coming in this form. And also Lord is saying that if you take my shelter, I will reduce the reactions. That's all Lord is saying that. If you did Brahmana, if you kill the Brahmana in the previous birth, if you kill a Brahmana, there is no rectification for that. You have to suffer in your life. You need to go to the hellish planet. But if you kill the Brahmana and if you are realizing, you are saying that, okay, I killed the Brahmana and the means we don't know we killed the Brahmana or not. While circumnating the Tulsi plant, we will say the same thing. Even that's what we are circumnating with Tulsi plant, right? Every day morning we are circumnating Tulsi plant. So if you circumnate Tulsi plant, even though the sin you accumulated by killing a Brahmana, that sin also will go off from you. That's the power of circumnating the Tulsi plant. So by reciting the Lord's name, what is the benefit you will get? If just you circumnating the Tulsi plant, you are getting this much benefit. You are getting away from the sin of killing a Brahmana also. So if you take the shelter of the Lord, there are innumerable benefit. Your progress in spiritual life is guaranteed. So please take the name of the Lord, chant the name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's all. If you take the name of the Lord, automatically Lord take care of yourself. We are 24 hours a day. Even though if we are taking one round of chanting 108 times, if you chant this mantra, it is hardly going to take 10 minutes. If you are giving 10 minutes your prime time to the Lord, remaining 23 hours, 50 minutes, Lord will take care of yourself. Lord will take care of it. God. Yeah, God will take care of this. So, please follow the Kali Yuga mantra, Kali Yuga chant the holy name of the Lord and be happy. Hare Krishna. Any questions, any comments? Yes, Prabhu.
Just one question.
Yes, Prabhu.
Do we have two names of millionaires who left their all properties and joined, maybe came to the Bhakti path?
Yes.
Indian names?
Actually, Indian, I am not sure. One of the person, Ambarish, currently our ISKCON, there is Ambarish Prabhu. He is in Mayapur temple. He is a grandson of Rutherford company. His grandson. He left everything, and he had not left everything, but the business is going on. He is just controlling from here. He is a full time. He is taking his the temple construction, the world's biggest temple construction. He is taking Chandrodaya Mandir. He is taking care of that in Mayapur.
Shayan Ali from Pakistan.
Shayan Ali.
Shayan Ali is an entertainment actor in Pakistan.
Okay.
He came to Israel.
Okay. Yeah. There are many people are there. See, earlier people used to do. But currently, the current days, I don't know who is currently. I'm telling about the living examples. The Ambarish Prabhu is there in ISKCON Mayapur. He is there staying there only, but he is a crorepati. For the ISKCON temple construction, some 300 to 400 crores he is spending money. So he is a crorepati, but he understood what is the purpose of life. So very few people can only understand.
Lord knows the future of each individual, and there is free will. And if he knows what is happening to me in this life, what in the future, and if I am acting with my free will, it depends on, like, I will be destined to what I act. So how to understand? If he knows everything,
Lord has the plan B also. Lord has the plan B. So we also have the plan B, right? If we will say that if we will go this route and we will reach that, if we know that it's direct route, we will reach that Hudi. If we go this road, we will go to Hudi. Suppose this road is blocked, what we will do? Okay, we will take this road also, we can go to Hudi. So similar way, Lord also we knows that. How many possibilities are there? You may go good path or bad path. There are two values only. So if you take this one, Lord will take care of you. If you want to take the bad another way, Lord will give still He will sanction. Finally, you will reach there. You may take multiple births, that's all. But finally, your destination is there only. But you need to take multiple births, that's all. Any other questions? Any comments? Hare Krishna, let us do the one round of chanting for the welfare of the world and welfare of ISKCON society and welfare of all the devotees. Okay.